Hello, welcome back to the Stone House. If you're new, we have been renovating this house for 4 years, and we're almost done. We hope you like the video, and if you do, remember to leave a comment and a thumbs up. Enjoy the week video.
Welcome back to the Stone House. Did some work upstairs off camera. We kind of took a week off, and I'll show you that. Just some closet stuff. We finished Elspeth's closet, and I think you saw Jace's. So no big deal.
I always learn in the hardest of times to search for light. It's easy to turn to the darkness in my mind, but I'll be alright. Try and fly, but I only ever get so high. I will never give up my fight, even if it burns all night. I can feel the fire that lives inside my bones. There's a desire in my soul. We can live higher. Together we are strong.
One of the most asked questions I get is, when will you be moving in? And the answer has always been the same, and it's a simple answer: when the stone side is done. When that will be is up in the air. Not sure. Only working weekends, you can only accomplish so much. I pay great attention to the smallest of details because I want to do the best job that I can do. We are not in a hurry to complete the home. Sure, we would all love to move in and start our life there, but we know that this process, this renovation, the time that it takes is okay. We're lucky. We have a great house that we live in now, and we're going to continue living here until the stone house is ready. And it can't be explained much more than that. I've said this before, in today's world, everybody's in such a yank to get their house done that they're willing to go either deep in debt to do it or trust contractors that they don't know. With us, this process of redoing a house is a family affair, and if it takes us another year or two to get it done and get it right, that's okay. That's fine, because we want to have these memories of the renovation. It's not always about the end result. Sometimes it's about the process.
chance to sit upon a sill that Dad has sawn, glued, and filled. My happy place, a tiny nook, upon I gleefully read my book. A space to sit and read and gaze on aging wood my dad has saved. And Mom has sanctioned, blessed, and kissed. We loved, repurposed, all with bliss. A happy place, my sill of peace. Who knew such effort would unleash such dreams, visions, hopes, and cares that bless our lives for many years.
Crashing on the moon, calling mission control. Thought I'm getting higher, but I'm flying too low. I see the earth is spinning and I can't let go. Crashing on the moon, calling mission control. Is there anybody out there, or I'm left here all alone? I see the earth is spinning, but I still stand tall, tall. Now the time I can see the goal. I know what you're thinking, but I never fall. Don't wake me 'cause I'm dreaming. Million stars surround me and I'm feeling so strong. From 200,000 miles it won't just seem so small. Million stars surround me and I want to have it all. From 200,000 miles I'm coming back home. Got that chord again. Walking on thin ice, I have no one I can call. Thought I know the path, but it seems that I got lost. I wanna fight this feeling, sometimes you have to crawl, crawl. Walking on thin ice, I have no one but my voice. Forget about the path.
Well, I got it all done. 3 windowsills sanded, oiled, in place. This one looks like it honestly has been caught on fire like multiple times. We had another board that did that too. Looks like a coal jumped out of somebody's fire and just, burned a little hole, no big deal. The rest of the windowsills are much more like this one. This one is kind of special in its own right because of the epoxy, which turned out really good. I like that. And then I also pegged the front of it. I just kind of concerned, I guess, over putting an 1.5 or 2 inch piece of wood here. It's just gonna want to break. So the fact that I glued that really good and then pegged it with I think it was at least a 4-inch peg, that should really help keep that sill from, falling into pieces. That's the idea, at least. So I'm gonna quickly do a walkthrough also, and it'll be hopefully less than 5 minutes, no promises. I went live the other day and did a walkthrough, so for you people that have seen that live walkthrough, you can go on recess. The rest of you, please stay after class. Thank you. My back to the main door. We've got main living room, which is like 22 by 17. I always say different measurements every single time if you haven't noticed, but it's pretty big, plenty big. And then we've got a little entryway kind of thing. Granted, this won't be our entryway when we live here. It'll be more of a side porch. And then this is a small living room, probably craft room slash computer room slash homeschool, something like that. Then over here is where we're going to have the makeshift kitchen for a little while when we first move in. Right here, there will be a built-in. Anybody interested to get your name put on the built-in, you can add yourself to the Patreon. There's a link in the description for Patreon. If you're not familiar, you can check it out. Just a good way to support the channel. But if you become a Patreon member, you're going to get your name on the custom built-in right here. Then moving on, this is the downstairs bathroom. This is known as like the salvaged bathroom because everything in here was either used or salvaged except for the sheetrock, I guess. That was new. All this furniture, this is just where I'm storing it. It's just a nice, clean, warm place to keep stuff like that. So, I always forget to turn the light off. Here's our windowsill I was talking about, where this one's got some character just like the others. Then we're going to be moving on, just in case you got turned around there. There's a small living room over there, the built-in, and then the hallway. The hallway is really cool. It's got 3 huge doors. They're almost 8 foot tall, and they are 36 inches wide each. So that's about 9. Actually, I think it's exactly 10 foot from this side all the way over. So 10 foot or so. Each closet has the bleachers in there, same as the floor upstairs, just not sanded or anything. And that's the way it's going to stand. We wanted these to look just like that. Just nice old closets. Nice old closets that were built a year ago. Moving on. This is where we come back to the large living room. And then entrance to the basement, I'll show you that in a second, is this way. The entrance used to be through a door that was over here. So we changed that. If you want to go back, there's a good video on that. And then I do want to explain this. I always do, but it's important. Right now, this is the way we get over to the other side of the house. And someday, this will be a built-in also. And this is going to be the entrance to the other side of the house. So it's, some people, even after I said that, some people are going to be like, wait, there's another side? Yes. As you can see through this window, there's another door right there. That will be our main door. Right now, we rent that side of the house. It's about 1,100 or so square foot over there. And that's going to be our kitchen, dining room, and then upstairs is going to be master bedroom, master bathroom, and an office. I will go downstairs next. Done a lot of work in the basement. Most of it's like mechanicals, you know, new boiler, all my zones for my in-floor heat and different things. We have done a new electrical panel box. It's a 200 amp service. We had 150. We've done the basement in here, the basement floor. That's got in-floor heat in it, which is amazing. And this for now is where I do all my shop stuff, making trim, molding, all that is going to all happen down here probably. Though I was thinking that if I get the molding machine, I might put that upstairs. It'll just give me way more room to work with. So I'll mill the lumber down here, get it ready, and then bring it upstairs to actually make into molding. And if I had to, honestly, I could cut a hole right in my floor and hook that molding machine right up to my dust collection here down in the basement. That would be pretty cool. And just patch the hole when I'm done. And I'm really leaning towards doing that because the machine is heavy and it'll be easier for me just to have it up there. But again, we'll see. All plans are subject to change. As far as the basement is concerned, I built these shelves here. That's about 20 foot from the edge of the shelf all the way to the door. Gives us a lot of storage, needed storage. This right here is a head bump. The basement is a walkout basement, so that's the door that we use to go out. And I'm going to fish my way through here. Okay. I could talk all day in the basement, but you know, at some point, you can't make a walkthrough video 3 days long. Now we'll go upstairs where most of you have seen me if you're new and you haven't gone back to the older videos. Right here, it used to be a slant all the way across, and then this wall went all the way across. And we wanted a place where we could go to the other side of the house from the upstairs, because there never has been. So we designed all this. We had to cut the roof rafters and all that jazz. We had to break through the stone wall. Turn the light on. We had to break through the stone wall here, but what you can see there is the actual wall to the bedroom upstairs, to the apartment. And there will be a door there someday, and that will be, you know, what we use for our bedroom door. One thing to look forward to, it's exciting. You can see this wood up here. See that tongue and groove? That's the ceiling to the apartment. I'm excited to get that because I'm going to be able to use it somewhere. It's really cool, tongue and groove, old wood. Excited. Okay, so this is the laundry room. It's a pretty small space. I would call it 10 by 10 at most. Seems even smaller because of the slant. But it will work out pretty good to put the washing machine in the corner, dryer right there. And Sarah wanted the washing machine stuff on the second story. Because then the kids, you know, from the bedrooms and us from the bedrooms, you know, you kind of all make your way this way to the bathroom too. So that will be a nice central, easy place to get to for laundry. Back in here, we have our upstairs bathroom. Turn the lights on, okay? This was the first room that we finished in floor heat with the granite. It's again, just awesome. And I say it every single time. Huge tub. Technically, this is a kid's bathroom, so we wanted to get like a nice big tub in there for them. But then we also did a separate shower. This is the room that I finished first. I think I just said that, I'm not sure. And I taught myself a lot here, how to tile. The general, well, you know, I'm still new, but just building these marble columns and doing all the subway tile. And then we did some marble columns over here too. It was a good learning experience. Definitely learned a lot. Okay, get the lights. All right, so moving on. Now we can kind of envision coming up these stairs. Someday there will be a railing right here, but I haven't put that in yet because it's really convenient for me. Even today, when I just brought Lily's door up these stairs, it's way easier for me to turn this corner with something big with these not there. I know it's somewhat unsafe, but the only person that's fallen off of this is me. The kids are very smart about it. We do have the banister thing made up here. That's going to go on that pole right there. And then we actually have these banister things, whatever they're called. We have a whole bunch of these that match exactly. So all we need to buy is something that's close to this top railing. And that's going to go obviously from this wall over. It's about 8 feet. Okay, so bedroom number 1 is the bedroom that you see right at the top of the stairs. This is Elspeth's bedroom. It's the smallest of the 3 bedrooms up here by maybe 1.5 feet. And it also has the slant, which makes it seem smaller. You saw me, I just added on to her door here because I didn't like how wide of a gap that was, so I put a 1/4 inch piece of wood right here, so now you can see I have like an 1/8 inch gap, which is a lot better. The light is a sensor light. I just finished this. This is her sauna. She wanted a sauna in her room, and I figured I might as well just build one right in, because the moisture, I mean, there's no big worry there. And then, you know, if she doesn't want to use this as a sauna, then she can obviously just turn it into a closet. Little slanty ceiling. She has a nice view of the maples, cherry trees, barn, stuff like that. She has a nice view. Okay. So over here now is bedroom number 2, aka Jace's bedroom. He's got a couple more special things, I guess, where he's got like the vaulty ceiling, stained glass windows that we've totally restored, huge workspace desk. I also did a built-in, what's that called? Bookshelf. My kids read a lot, so they actually have enough books. He can load this. He could load that. He could probably load 3 shelves like that, to be honest with you. His room, he has a very small closet here. He didn't want a sauna. He just wanted a closet. It's got some pretty simple shelves in there on the left side. Pretty cool, intricate shelf here. No shelves on the right. I may still add some. We haven't decided yet. Pretty small. It's what, 2 foot by 4 foot, something like that. Then right across the hallway here is Lily's room. You saw me. Her door has always been sticking in that corner, so I finally took the time just to cut a uneven straight line. So now it looks straight, even though it's not. The floor up here is not level. And now it's not sticking anymore, so that's good. You know, that's way better. So her room is almost an exact replica of Jace's, actually. She's got like the vaulty ceiling. She has a bookshelf. It's a little smaller. Lily can, I'm not kidding, load this bookshelf 10 times over. She reads a lot. So we'll see what we do, but that's probably where she'll keep most of her favorite books, at least. Her view, because it's on the other side of the house here, she sees more of like the wooded area. And if you look real careful, there is a stream way back here that runs down. So she has a nice view of that. And once I clear it out, I think she'll even be able to see more. And I kind of actually plan on going on the other side of the stream and thinning all that woods out over there too. Because I think it'd be kind of cool. In the wintertime especially, you know, you'd be able to see deer over there. No problem. It's probably only, well, back in my golfing days, that's probably only a pitching wedge away. So maybe 130 yards or something like that. Maybe 140. And then, yeah, so what makes her room real special, at least, is I was able to do a bigger closet, and she painted it pink recently. She has a nice shelf up here, shelves over here. There's a lot of details to these shelves. What's this? Yeah, Ichabod. My kids are really into the Legend of Sleepy Hollow right now, so they do stuff like that. These 2 shelves here are at a slant, and that's just so you can like pull baskets out easier. And then Lily also is excited about this little secret spot. And then we did some custom, you know, baseboard in here, just experimenting with the machines. As you know, it turned out pretty good. I really like it. And then for those of you that see it and are wondering, this is the door for right there. I just left it off. This is for the shower in the bathroom. You want to be able to access that, and it turned out pretty lucky for me that I was able to put it in a closet versus, you know, like a wall that you'd see all the time. And then what I did is way back when, actually I'll explain the whole story. When I was sanding the wood for the ceiling in here, Lily was with me that day. And she must have wrote the word love on a piece, which I found, and couldn't sand that off. So because I couldn't like mentally sand it off. I could have physically sanded it, but I didn't want to. So anyways, I used that piece to, write the word love, or you know what I'm saying. Anyways, that's special. Really bumbled through that, wow. All right. Oh, and I guess, I should talk a little bit about this landing space. It's a good sized space, I really like it. This little bench thing, that's kind of original to when we bought the house. I plan on doing some custom bookshelves in through here, and there's going to be something special right here. Don't want to give too much away. Obviously, I got to trim these out, get some window replacement thingies in there, interior storm windows. And then you can see here I slanted the ceiling up violently. It goes up in a 5 to 6 foot span right here, probably 5 foot. It goes up 12 inches. So it really ramps back, which directs these lights right at you. So it's just like the perfect little reading nook. A lot of thought went into that. As most of you know, if you've been around here long enough, I overthink things. But I think it pays off to do that. That's the walkthrough as we stand right now, and this is an important walkthrough because this is signifying kind of like year 4, like where we are for year 4, and I'm hoping honestly that before the end of year 5, the stone side is done. I really think that we can do it. I feel just as motivated to come here and work as always. And I hope that carries on. But that's the walkthrough. I'm going to try not to be too chatty. End of the video. Thanks for watching. If you really enjoyed it, hit the thumbs up. It always really does help. Leave a comment. I love reading comments. The comments are really what keep me motivated. Can't say it enough. I really appreciate it. But yeah, that's it. So I'll see you next week. I don't know what I'm going to be doing yet, so I guess it will be a surprise for you and me. But yeah, see you next time I turn the camera on. Have a good week, everybody.